Alright, guys, we're about to head inside and see what's over here.
Hey,
we're meeting with the old man.
The old man is waiting for you upstairs. This entrance to the building is off limits. You have to use the staircase.
Fuck you. Out of the way, piece of shit. Grab him by the neck and toss him. Why do I gotta use the stairs? This is nonsense. Do what you want.
Do you think it's gonna hold his weight?
Doesn't matter. Just don't jump.
What a great place to meet the old man. Look at this amazing apartment. Very high end.
The old man's waiting. So, it's true what they say. You do have some kind of defect.
Why would you say that to Robocop? What a dick. Anyway. What a dickhead. I received a $1 tip. Would you consider playing Wasteland 3 when you have downtime later this year? Think Fallout means Baldur's Gate 3. Here's the thing. Number one, I'm not against it, but like I said, isn't it a PC-centric game? I don't know if it was formally ported to consoles or if it really controls well or was popular on consoles. I have no idea. The thing is, with these style of games that are PC-centric, that's really the audience for them. Typically, my audience is not the audience for them. I'm curious currently on how Baldur's Gate 3 is going to do. I think Baldur's Gate 3 may be a judge of how I could play future games like that. So let's see how that playthrough goes, and then we'll go from there. Of course. So what's in here? What a great place.
Oh, it's good to see you, my boy. Leave us. I want to talk to him in private. You have to excuse me for not getting up. I'm in a rather unfortunate state.
Paralyzed?
You did exceptional work at the bank. I want you to know that I am deeply grateful for your service to OCP and the city of Detroit. See, I grew up in this very apartment, or what's left of it. It used to be a thriving neighborhood. Nothing like what you see right now. I always dreamt of turning it into the most prosperous district in the city. A new heart of Detroit. Can you imagine? Or do you think it's just an old fool's pipe dream?
My purpose is to fight crime, not to make statements.
Nah.
No, of course not. Delta City's construction is about to start. Finally, the old and frail will be replaced with the new and strong. Decay and death are terrible things. You lose everything you worked for your entire life. But I don't have to tell you what that's like. It really makes me wonder, has the time you spent in that armor been a burden to you?
It allows me to excel at my work. It's only a burden for the criminals. I do not dwell on that.
You cannot complain about the life that was granted to you.
That's very humble of you. The real reason I've summoned you here is because I'm worried.
Oh, no.
I'm aware of your instability problems, and it's not a matter that we can overlook. That's why I've requested to have people look after you. Tell me, how are you finding your evaluations with Dr. Blanche?
Empathic reply, they increase my performance.
I am happy to comply with any activity that improves effectiveness.
You're a good sport.
Aha.
I can imagine it's not a pleasant experience, but I can't express how much I'd like you to keep at it. I'm sure that becoming a liability is the last thing you'd want. Am I right?
That is correct.
Now we've reached an understanding. Tell me, is there anything I could do to put your mind at ease?
Let's see. Lewis needs medical attention. Police are concerned about OCP's intentions. I mean, Lewis is already getting medical attention. She's in the hospital. Right? That doesn't even make sense. Why would you say that to him? I'll say the bottom one. Police are concerned about OCP's intentions.
My fellow officers worry about OCP's intention regarding their work.
Really? I'll have a word with Becker. Perhaps some new equipment would boost their morale.
Aha.
It would be appreciated.
I have to say, you brought a lot of hope into this old man's heart. Now, excuse me. I'm not supposed to exert myself too much. Doctor's orders. And you can't argue with them.
Right? Why would I have said Lewis? She's already in the hospital being cared for.
Take care of
so why the hell would you have said that? It doesn't make any sense at all.
The peace of Detroit depends on your well-being.
Excuse me. Sorry. So someone had asked me. I was in the cutscene, so I didn't respond. Charlie says, "Are there any games you play for fun and not on stream?" Basically, I stream so much, 6 days a week full time, right? 3 hours of one game, 2+ hours of another game every single day. I don't really have time to play games outside of stream. Like, I don't really have interest in playing games outside of stream. I try to make it that the games I'm interested in are the ones that I stream, so that that's my gaming fix. Since this is my job as well as my hobby, I enjoy trying to do things non-game related outside. The one thing game related I do outside of streaming is I watch other playthroughs with my wife. Like right now we're actually watching someone's original Bloodborne playthrough from like 2015, and it's fascinating to go back in time. Even the capture stuff didn't look as good back then. So you're watching this guy play and seeing how he took on the game completely different from the way that I played it when I did. That's pretty fun to do that. So, but no, am I actually playing games outside of this stream? No, I don't. I'm constantly so wrapped up in gaming here. The last thing I want is my whole life to become gaming. So when I'm done streaming, the gaming ends. You know what I mean? Like, my wife and I will watch some TV together, listen to some music, spend time with you know, Jasper, that kind of stuff. You know, go out, eat some food, order some food. That's the kind of stuff we do. We try to stay away from playing games when I'm out. Because the thing is, imagine this. Your whole job is games, and then you're off stream and you play games. If the whole life is games, then there really is no separation. I feel like I need to have that separation. You know what I mean? Okay. Thank you for the question, though. I received a $5 tip from Gaia1. I figured I'd support you here through PayPal rather than on YouTube. You'll get a full amount. Well, not the full amount. Yeah, there's always a middleman. I say this. There's always a middleman, okay? PayPal takes a cut. YouTube takes a cut. Everything takes a cut. But tipping is great because, number one, I get it right away. And number two, yes, I do typically get more of a cut from a tip. So, thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. And, happy holidays to you, Gaia1. Thank you so much. Okay. Alright, good. Alright, anything out here? Look at this asshole. Let's toss him off. Oh, wait, you can just fall? Oh, shit, you just fall. You don't have to walk down that way. You just go this way. I am Robocop! Oh! Look, just look at him go.
Holy shit, what was that?
Robocop. Not such a piece of junk after all.
Duh, that's great. That's actually great. Show them that, you know, you're a badass. Alright, so now what do we do?
Hey, Murphy, are you done with the old man's tea party? Remember to get back in touch with your informer. See if he has any info that could get us back on the biker's lead. Spike is still out there.
Okay.
OCP wants to raise towers of glass and steel? Go ahead. Just not where we live.
Where's she talking to? She just had like a spontaneous outburst for literally no reason. Like, what? That's right, there's no fall damage in this game at all. So you can fall from any height and you're good. Your hydraulics support you. Alright, so we have to go over here. I guess Pickles is in an alley or something. It wasn't there earlier. Anything new open up? No, there's Pickles. No, nothing new opened up, but we did all the optional stuff, I guess. Okay.
I'm sure I'm in the right place, but I can't see my FTO anywhere. Could I have his name, please? Over.
Sure thing. It's Officer Rat. He should be in one of the dumpsters. That's the only place he belongs, if you catch my drift. Over and out.
Right. So much for my field training.
So they're fucking with him. Yep. Just like we found out that they were. Oh, here we go. It's a side quest.
Officer Washington, I will be your field trainer for today. Requesting readiness confirmation.
Yeah, thanks for the offer, but maybe the others are right. I might not really be cut out for field work.
Do you not want to clean the streets of the city? Go on, be a coward. Time to take control of your life. Let's say that.
If we live the way others want us to live, what kind of life would it be? Or rather, whose?
That's pretty insightful.
You're right. I want to be my own man. Officer Washington reporting for field training.
Good, you have your body armor on. Well done. What about the rest of your gear? Service pistol?
Got it.
Spare ammunition?
Check.
Duty light?
Never part with it.
Good job. Preparation is the most important. So is knowing your surroundings. Are you familiar with this area?
Isn't this the part of the city where it gets really busy like all the time?
Police!
I think that answers my question.
Please! I need your help!
Set the radio to my channel and follow me.
Roger that.
Please, I need your
Officer
help.
needs to be confident. Straight back, sturdy walk, together with a clear and unshaking voice.
Here we go. Please, help me.
Officers, thank God you're here. I really need your help. What happened is...
When responding to a request for aid, the first thing is to introduce yourself to the potential victim. Watch and learn. I am Officer Murphy. How do you do, madam?
Well, to tell you the truth...
The second thing is to reassure the victim of their safety. Madam, you do not need to be afraid anymore. We are here to help you.
Yes, but it's not about me.
The third thing is...
I'm quite familiar with the field training manual, so if you don't mind, I'll take over. Ma'am, could you please tell us what happened?
It's my cat, Fortune. He's missing.
Oh no!
Fortune is my biggest treasure. I can't lose him.
Do you have any idea where he might be?
The only place I can think of is the basement.
Uh-oh.
I've also heard some ruckus coming from downstairs today. But
Uh-oh.
the lights aren't working.
What lies in the
My
basement?
eyesight's not so good anymore.
Is it okay for us to investigate the basement?
Yes, it makes an excellent opportunity for low-light training. Let us proceed downstairs.
Good luck down there. The cat has that name for a reason. He really brings fortune.
Huh.
So
Turn
don't you
your
come back
flashlight
without him.
on.
Right.
Duty light can be advantageous, but it can also be a liability. Keeping it close to you creates a clear target for the violators. It is good practice to hold the duty light away from your body.
Huh. Interesting.
I don't remember reading that in the field manual. Did you get it from a different book?
No, from experience.
Huh. So we're investigating. Let's see here. Oh, what's this? No trace of a match of the animal. Okay. I received another $1 tip. Thank you very much to Chimp. Please tell me you're playing Persona 3. Thank you for putting the pod on demand. I watch it every night while I game. Oh, I always put the podcast on demand, of course. All my content is on demand. I both live stream and then I split it into digestible portions so that you can watch on demand. And I also put everything in a playlist. So you can just hit play and let it ride. And then you can resume later on YouTube because YouTube saves your spot. So there you go. As for Persona 3, we're in a little bit of a pickle regarding Persona 3. Two different reasons why I'm actually not going to play it at launch. Reason number one is because I'm already going to be playing Baldur's Gate 3. And right after the release of Persona 3 is the release of Like a Dragon Infinite Well. I'm going to be honest with you. I've already played Persona 3, the original. So I'm way more interested in playing a new original game in Like a Dragon Infinite Well than a remake that plays like Persona 5. It's cool that it plays like Persona 5. It looks like Persona 5. It probably has great music. But I've already played Persona 3. I already know the plot. I'll know all of that, right? So because of that, number one, it kind of goes on the back burner. Why would I play a remake at a time when I could be playing a brand new RPG, right? That's number one. Number two, and you may not be aware of this, Persona 3 is made by Atlas. So is Persona 4. So is Persona 5. So is Persona 4 Arena. So is the Persona beat 'em up Musou game that plays like Dynasty Warriors. So is Persona Tactics, right? All these. Atlas has an infamous history for absolutely no good reason of hitting content creators with copyright strikes. There's no reason for it. They just do it. Like when I was playing Persona 5, I was abiding by every rule that they had laid out for the playthrough. They said you can only play up to a certain point. Don't play past this point. Don't show this. Don't show that. I was 100% adhering to their rules, and they hit me with copyright strikes, which hurt this channel tons. I had to get them removed. It took like weeks to get them removed. I was in jeopardy of losing my ability to do things like stream and stuff like that. It was really messed up. So when I asked Atlas USA, why did Atlas Japan hit me with copyright strikes, they didn't even know. They were like, we can't explain it. You've abided by all the rules, and we'll talk to them to get it removed. But basically, they just do whatever they want over there. They feel like because they're this big Japanese company that they could just do whatever they want. And I don't know if it's them trying to throw their weight around or whatever. Like, it certainly didn't teach me anything because I didn't do anything wrong, you know? So what I had to do when I was playing Persona 5, I had to wait a year to finish my playthrough. I basically got like 3/4 through the game, and then I suspended my playthrough, and it was a whole year later I went back and I finished the game, and then I was able to finish it with no copyright issues. But I had to wait a year. So in Persona 3 Remake, or whatever they're calling it, I almost guarantee you there's going to be copyright issues. So I'm not messing with that. If I play it, I'll wait. I'll wait till everyone else on the planet plays it, and I'll play it later, so that way let them get stricken down with bullshit, and then they'll hopefully leave me alone. Okay? I know that sucks, but I'm not risking my business because they don't know how to perform themselves here on YouTube. I mean, it's ridiculous. No match.
Clear.
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 Still no results.
Hey, I think I just saw the cat. You think I should try to remove these planks?
Empathic reply, yes.
Go ahead.
He appreciated that.
Wow. I didn't know I had so much strength in me.
Wow.
You will never know until you try.
Are you kind of a wimpy sissy or something? It's wood. It's inanimate. Is it a cat carrier? Spilled paint or something. Look.
Ah, man, I walked into a mess. And now my shoes are covered in strawberry jam.
When chasing a suspect, do not rush head first. Take blind corners as wide as possible. Cuts down on being surprised.
Okay. Gotta wait for him. Joe Law says it's not just Atlas, it's a Japanese corporate thing. Nintendo is incredibly restrictive too towards content creators and way too protective. It's a culture thing. It 100% is a culture thing. I'm not kidding you. I know for a fact, I know this from my days playing competitive Street Fighter. In Japan, even though they are welcome to people from outside the country coming for tourism and stuff, they have this weird thing when it comes to like business and stuff. And also, it's almost this underlying feeling of elitism in their culture. So, for some odd reason, even though it's legal to play their games and do Let's Plays, they'll hit you with a copyright strike. Why did you do that? I don't get it. You know, to give you some perspective here, all right? When I was in the competitive Street Fighter community, it was a regular practice
left a trail.
that in the United States, we would invite Japanese players to come and play in our tournaments. We would actually not only invite them, we would pay their way. We would pay for their airfare. We would pay for their hotel stay. We would pay for their food. We would give them a stipend of cash. So while they were here, they felt like they were welcomed guests in the United States. And this was a regular thing. We would do this all the time to get them to come to EVO and other tournaments. If a Japanese player was coming, it was a big hype thing. Guess how many times they paid for an American player to go to Japan and play in their tournament? Zero.
Time, pace yourself.
Zero. They did not give a shit.
Pursuit.
And when we went over there, they acted like we had to earn it, qualify for it. You know, like we had to jump through hoops in order to actually enter an event that they ran. while we would go out of our way to let them come and be a part of our culture, they basically made it as difficult as possible for us to participate in
Engage
theirs.
the fugitive later.
It's just a thing.
like he stopped by
I
the
don't know if
propane
that's
can.
changed over
Suspect
time,
might be intoxicated.
but that's just
I
how
used
it always
to know
was.
these kids who gave their cat stomach medicine to make it loopy.
Is there a moral to that story?
Cats are susceptible to substance misuse.
Shh. I heard something. I think it's coming from the piano.
Nothing in the fridge. So anyway, and by the way, I'm not saying that this is every Japanese person or anything. I'm just saying it's a general thing known in Japanese culture. So it's so weird that only the Japanese game developers seem to have issues with people putting up playthroughs. Everyone else is okay with it, but if it's Japanese, you might get a copyright strike. Why? I don't get it, because that's just how they are. You know, I don't know. Anything else over here before we continue on? Any items or anything? No. Okay. Match. The cat's in the piano.
That cat must be hiding inside. Let me lure it out.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
There it is! It's escaping! Darn it! It went through here, but that's a very narrow passage. Let's try the door.
Jammed from the other side.
It's locked.
Good to see you,
but I
Jade.
can
Hope
try to
you're
squeeze
having a
through
good
that gap.
day. Permission granted.
Go ahead.
Okay, here I go. It's actually not as bad as I thought. Cool. Now let me get that door open for you.
Amazing.
Who'd have thunk that being small can actually have its advantages?
An eager police officer with a small build is worth twice as much as a big slacker. Good work, Officer Washington.
Thank you, sir. What was that? I'm afraid this time it's a one-way street, Mr. Cat. Where are you hiding?
In there? Yes. This is a heck of a mission.
There he is. Oh gosh, Fortune. You look a mess. You think he's all right?
The cat is fine. You can take it back to its owner. I will clean up any remaining mess.
Okay, see you soon.
What else do we have down here? This is a big ass basement for the apartment complex. Whoa! Shots fired. What the hell is going on down here? Okay. You're playing MK1? Oh, good to hear, Jade. They murdered someone. Bullet hole. This sucks. They murdered this poor guy. Oh, what the hell? Stabbed him in the head?
It's Washington. Do you read me?
Loud and clear. What is your status?
We've got a problem. I'm on the second floor and have a visual on multiple armed suspects entering our location.
Oh boy.
Most of them are heading your way, but I can hear some coming up the stairs.
Oh, shitty ass! Whoa! Whoa! Holy crap, dude. I walked right into them.
Got it.
Officer Washington?
Oh, no. Owned. I can't go this way. I'm Robocop. I'm too chunky. That was the dash? Well, that sucks. That thing's terrible. Head popping action. I found your buddy. Say hello. Bastard shot me. Yeah, I popped your head, dude. Love the bouncing.
I don't think I can hold him off for much longer. Ah!
What is your status?
I'm hit.
Remain calm. I am here.
That was tense.
Took him out.
I need a breather.
Oh, good for him. He actually took them all out. And they're actually dead. Look at that. And he splattered their blood all over pizza. What the hell happened to the woman? She's gone? Oh, what's this? Lucky numbers? Saturday's lottery draws. Here's the numbers. I got experience for that for some reason. I guess Robocop likes to play the lottery. Who knew? Close the door before you talk about an investigation. For God's sakes, you grew up in a barn?
Your performance today was impressive.
Thank you, sir. It means a lot coming from you.
You will be fine. It is only a superficial wound.
See? I've told you that cat brings luck. Isn't this just wonderful?
You think these dead bodies in your living room and kitchen are wonderful? This pool of blood? Looks like he shot him in the dick. He did shoot him in the dick. Look. That like his dick ripped off and exploded. Wow. Alright, well, that was the side mission. Sadly, we didn't get enough experience for a level. I thought we would, but alright, I received a $1 tip from Chimp. We'll be playing Dragon's Dogma 2. Sorry, so many RPG questions. It's my favorite genre. I'm very interested in that. I was one of the people back in the day, way back in the day, when I actually played Dragon's Dogma 1 and did a full-on playthrough of both that and its DLC. I really liked that game. That was before I was a streamer. That was when I was just doing videos on demand. And, man, I loved it. I used to grind at night, although I used to drink a lot when I played the game. But I would drink and grind and do all the questing and everything. I really enjoyed it. It was really like a nice, chill game. Although it was tough, it was kind of a hybrid between like Dark Souls and Monster Hunter almost, I would say. But I actually really liked it. So yeah, I would absolutely be interested in playing Dragon's Dogma 2 when it comes out, for sure. Imagine now all the modern graphics and everything of new consoles, how good that game will probably run. Yeah, probably be really good. Spike in a haystack. Let's see what's next. Jade says, cool shot, RoboPhil. Very nice. Alright. Cinema Star. Look who it is. It's our buddy. Our informant Pickles.
Whoa. It's getting so cold. Luckily, the previous owner didn't need this jacket anymore. And it has no bullet holes.
Great.
Greetings. Waiting for the movie screening.
Just browsing to find which movie would most enhance my nuke experience.
Maybe he's trying to change your ways. Need extra kick. Be careful. Old habits die hard.
The longer you stick to a path, the harder it gets to abandon it.
Amen to that. Now, tell me, what's the next job for the police's finest duo?
I need information on Spike's whereabouts.
That SOB. I'll never forgive him for what he did to Briggs. Luckily, there ain't much left of the street vultures after the bank heist. They're probably laying low. But now you mention it, I heard about a biker who had a crash near the riverbank just behind the mart. So, your best bet is to check out the scene of the accident, or maybe hit up a nearby mechanic to see if they know anything.
Well, we know a mechanic shop, right? Is Briggs the only reason you're helping me? Has anyone seen the accident? Escaped with the bike?
Any witnesses?
There's this crazy old bum who hangs out around there. He's nosy. Maybe he could help.
Okay.
Are you positive that he escaped on the damaged motorcycle?
Not so much on it as with it. From what I gathered, the bike suffered more than just a dent. I'm guessing he must have dragged it to some nearby mechanic to get it back in shape. I think Ben's shop is the closest.
Okay. Is Briggs the only reason you're helping me?
You really want justice for Briggs?
We owe him. But it's more about Daniel and Gale. And I think everyone will sleep better once those butchers are taken care of.
Okay.
Thank you. You have given me all I need.
I know you're busy, but there's something that I need your help with.
Oh, no.
I will not be involved in any illegal activity.
That's very presumptuous of you. I just need help finding a VHS tape in the rental place across the street. The title slipped my mind, and I assume you've got like a database or something in your head that'll make looking for it a breeze. So what do you say? Will you help me look
Go
for it?
find a videotape, sure.
If it helps you stay out of trouble, let us proceed.
Yeah, it'll solve all my problems. Let's go.
I think we all know what kind of movie this guy's
What
gonna
are you
want,
looking
right?
for?
Let's be honest.
So there's this movie about a guy with a gun, and there's this bad guy who wants something. I'm pretty sure the title has some biblical reference in it.
You lack vital information on the subject.
All right. Is this place even open? No, right? Enter the tape store. I guess they are open, but you can only enter it if you have the mission.
Okay, let's start searching. Remember, the title has something to do with the Bible, saints, cosmos. Let's start by checking the thriller and drama sections.
Should we ask the owner?
Forget him. He has no idea about movies. He thinks that Salamanca deserved the Golden Piston for the best picture.
I heard that, and it did.
So, back in the day when there used to be video rental stores. Thriller. Thriller night. Horror. What are you hiding behind here? Show me immediately. What's this? The secret back room? What's down here? Oh no. Examine the tape. Found it.
Garden of Earthly Delights.
Oh man, great movie. Very elegant. Panned by the critics though. But the director is a badass. He personally showed up to one of those ceremonies to accept the award for the worst movie of the year.
We do not need to bow to outside pressure.
Easier said than done, my man.
Diamonds are made under pressure. I request you do not give in to the pressure. It takes courage to resist the pressure.
It takes courage to not give in to the pressure.
Oh yeah, it does. But hey, if that director can resist it, then why the hell can't I, right? But let's get back to it, because that's not our tape.
Well, that helped in some way.
kind, Shepard?
Love that one. You know, that movie could have never happened. The director threw out the script after reading a couple of pages. Thankfully, his wife picked it out of the trash, and after reading it, she forced her husband to give it another look.
Everyone deserves a second chance.
Do we? I'm not so sure about that.
Alex Murphy got a second chance. There's always a way back. Only a lowlife would think that.
There is nothing that you cannot come back from.
Spoken like a true good shepherd. Anyway, I don't want to spoil the mood, but that's not the tape we're looking for.
Nothing in thriller or drama.
Okay, how about you check in the sci-fi and action section? I'll have a look at horror.
Okay. There's one. This is very exciting, by the way.
Eve's Flower.
Beautiful depiction of violence in that one.
Do you think violence can be beautiful?
It's just shown with a different sensibility to what we're used to. Maybe because the guy's European. You know how they are. It's different. It's cool, is all I'm saying.
Recognizing beauty in something ugly is a unique feature.
Doesn't pay the bills, though. Then again, I don't have bills to pay anyway.
You know, movies, there's value in that. Tax avoidance is a crime. Find something meaningful.
You know movies, there is value in that.
Yep. There's nothing better than a good movie. But we're still missing our tape.
Action. They want to check action. Okay. So many tapes to go through.
Celestial Decay.
Classic. Still waiting for a sequel. But the guy who did that one has never made a part 2 in his career. But he said that if he ever did, he'd do a sequel to that one. How do you feel about that? Sequels, remakes, comic book adaptations, etc.
When the book is closed, you cannot reopen it. Tend to become imitations. Gives hope that there is more.
They give hope that there is more.
Yeah. Plus, you get to meet the characters you liked again. That's why I don't hate them. Anyway, risking to sound like a broken record, that's not the tape we're looking for.
Sheesh.
Hey, I think I found it. I messed up the title a little. It's called Me, Sire. But here it is.
Isn't that the tape we're looking for?
Tape? What? What tape?
You like movies? Do you want to shoot an action movie?
I think I'll wait till it comes out on VHS.
Lights, camera, action!
I want to shoot him because he got the movie first? What the hell?
Do you need assistance?
That's weird. Oh, you're coming into the fucking place. Are you kidding me? Look how many. It's a hell of a gang going in there to find a movie. Okay then. Where the hell is he? Ah. He ran for the hills.
First, I hear a bunch of movie puns. And then everyone starts shooting. It all happens so fast.
Hold on.
Where is Pickles?
He ran out the back door.
Where will I find him?
I don't know. But homeless or not, you still have to give an address to get a membership card. Try the computer. Maybe you'll find something there.
Huh. Can I watch Godzilla King of the Monsters soon? Oh, I don't know. Maybe I will. Maybe because a bunch of Godzilla movies just came out. And how much do you want to bet that next year probably those movies will hit max? So maybe what I'll do is I'll watch King of the Monsters before then. I don't know. And new Godzilla vs. Kong coming out. And there's also, I mean, that Shin Godzilla just came out. Or not Shin Godzilla, excuse me. It's Godzilla -1 just came out, right? Portal Combat. What the? I have no idea how I ended up in my upgrades menu, but okay. I don't even know how we ended up here. I have no idea, but we ended up in there. That was weird. Alright, here he is. Jane Street 3C. Okay. To Jade Street. Oh, look where we are. Talk to Ben. That's for the main story, though. We'll do that after. Let's keep doing the side quest first. Which, by the way, guys, we got less than 15 minutes left on today's stream. I know we did a lot today. We'll be playing this again on the weekend, just so everybody knows. Ah, here we are. Here we are. This is what we couldn't do earlier. Here we go.
You're all right.
So he lives in a garage.
Talk.
I overheard some torchheads saying that they were running away from the cops and went through that video store. They had a wad of drug money on them and didn't want the cops taking it, so they hid it in one of the VHS cases. I misheard the title, so I needed help.
Huh. So there was drugs in that case, not a movie. I'm not signed up for this. You will need more help from lying to me. I have bigger problems than that. You have bigger problems than that.
You need much more help than that.
We all got problems. I fucked up, I know. And I get that you're on a mission to save my life or something. With all that great advice of yours, it takes courage. Sorry to disappoint you, Dad. But I'm lacking in that department. There's just one thing that I need right now.
Drugs.
Which is?
All I need right now is a fix.
Jonesing.
So, let me keep the money. You won't hear me asking about anything else.
Are you asking a police officer to leave you with money from nuke distribution?
I know you're a police officer first, but can't you be a friend this one fucking time?
No, empathic reply. I'm doing this as a friend. Take the money.
I am not doing this as a police officer. I am doing it as a friend. Hand over the case.
You can't do this to me, man.
I just did.
No.
Fuck you, Tin Man. I earned that money fair and square.
Wow. Well, that's kind of messed up, honestly, right? Now he hates you, but you did the right thing. Like, you legitimately helped him by taking the money so he couldn't go get drugs, which is exactly what he was going to do. But I guess he's going to hate you now, and there's not much you can do. Sometimes you do the right thing for people, and they don't appreciate it or understand it, right? Okay, now we talk to Ben.
Greetings, citizen.
Robocop, good to see you. All my books are up to date. You are welcome to conduct the audit.
I am here in regards to a fugitive.
Oh, damn. What is wrong with this thing?
Whoa.
I need to get that car down, or God knows what might happen. Can you help me out with this? It's new and I don't know where I put the manual.
I will use the valve.
Do I need the manual?
Go on then. Let's see how it's done. I thought you knew how to bring that car down. Can't be that hard. It doesn't start. Pop the hood. So, do you know what the problem is?
The coil has been disconnected.
That would explain the car not starting.
Ignition coil. Battery? Something wrong with the battery? Yes. Okay.
Battery is fine, stable, above 12 volts.
That's one thing checked off then.
Spark plugs are not the main culprit. There is no power.
What's left? What is left to investigate? I don't see anything. Oh, was that something? No. I don't get it. What am I not scanning? I don't see anything with a question mark on it. Is it screwed up? I mean, it might be screwed up because I don't see a question mark anywhere, right? There. Oh my god. It was like a specific spot.
I detected an electric current inside the cooling tank. I recommend grounding it to fix the problem, but I am sure...
I'm guessing it's an easy fix.
Fix it.
It started. We're on the money. Well done, Robocop. You are one serious Swiss Army man.
I am best at catching criminals. I should get back to it.
You said earlier you were looking for someone.
A biker. Have you repaired any motorcycles recently?
As a matter of fact, I did. This big, chunky guy showed up. Bald head, big ears, and spiky beard. Wasn't really warm and cuddly, but he paid cash in advance. So why would I refuse?
Do you know the whereabouts of this individual?
I don't, but he asked me if I do paint jobs too. Then showed me a ripped-out page that had a tattoo design on it.
Huh.
He asked me to spray a mean-looking bird onto his gas tank.
You said an abstract bird?
What was the design you sprayed onto his motorcycle?
It was some sort of bird, but I don't know what it's called. I'm not a botanist. But it had a bald
What?
head.
Botanists don't deal with birds? What are you talking about? Oh, tell me about the tattoo design.
Why do you think the design was intended for a tattoo?
The page he handed me had other graphics, which were clearly tattoo designs. And, as far as I remember, it had the address of a tattoo parlor that's close by printed on the bottom of the page.
Okay.
Thank you for the information. Proceeding to the tattoo parlor.
There we go. So, more leads. I guess that's the tattoo parlor. All right. Oh, I wanted to land on the car. As if you could crush the car if you landed on it.
Is that true? Mary has to close a restaurant? 2 words. Delta City.
This is it? No, it must be on the other side. Okay. It's called ornithology, the study of birds. Oh, ornithology. Interesting. No tattoo removal and no refunds.
Full metal armor and you still want piercings. Hey, respect.
Right.
I am not here for that.
A tattoo, then. It'll really bring out that jawline.
My body wears enough scars.
Believe me, you can never have enough of these puppies. Anyway, if you're not here for inking, what do you want?
A biker called Spike. I heard he was your customer.
I don't serve no bikers. Don't know who told you that, but it's a load of bull.
Are you denying making tattoos for the street vultures?
You've got no proof, cop. Now stay off my case. I need to get back to my work.
We need evidence. Evidence that he's done it. Let's see. Vultures is mentioned on several pages. What an asshole.
What next? You gonna try to tell me that I'm smuggling nuke in a red inker?
Do you?
Biker goggles and motorcycle
I found
keys.
evidence of your connections to the biker gang.
I'm not telling you nothing, cop.
Spike and what is left of the street vultures are going down. It is your choice if you want to join them.
Ah, fuck. I told him not to come in here when he was so hot. He brought this on himself.
Where is he?
He's got a place nearby somewhere, but I don't know where exactly.
I am afraid this information is too vague.
His motorcycle must be parked outside. It's some sort of chopper. I don't know. You can check the plate number on that photo.
Wise choice for a scum artist.
Call him a scum artist.
I can't concentrate with all those reflections bouncing off your armor.
Look at this. Plate number has been acquired. Wow. This guy just tattoos for them all the time. He completely lied the whole time. Eating soon, Jade?
Hey, Robocop. Mr. Mills would like to have a word.
Uh-oh. We have a side
Waiting in the
quest.
car.
Sounds good, Jade. Enjoy. I'm ending soon. I'm ending in just a couple minutes here.
Come on, come on.
Look who it is.
It is an honor to finally meet the hero of the city in person. It's a shame that our basketball team can't fill us with similar pride. Yeah, just lost to Atlanta. Some say it's because of a lack of team players. Do you think it's that important? Being a team player?
Cooperation increases efficiency. I prefer to go solo. Depends on the team.
Not every team is worth joining.
You have a very multifaceted outlook. Impressive. As for me, I have always valued team play. That was the way things were when my parents worked for the city. My grandfather used to tell me that this neighborhood was a great place for an evening stroll. Now it's different. Kuzak allows the city to be taken over by criminals. He can't stop it because he's not a team player. He fails to realize that OCP has given this city its most precious treasure. You. I want to work with you and OCP to improve this city. I want to take care of your interests. It's about time someone did. But to make it a reality, we would need your support. So, what do you think about getting involved in politics?
Is a civic duty. I stay away from it. I'm a passive observer.
I follow politics, but I do not take sides.
So you allow others to use you, becoming a pawn. You are the symbol of the city. Everything you do, everything you say has a political impact. No matter if you talk privately or publicly. You should choose what you want to represent. Incompetence and unaccountability, or partnership and determination. Only one of these paths leads Detroit to its former glory. You say you wouldn't join every team. So, let's create a team that you would want to be a
Boy, they
part
really
of.
are pushing this
We
on
have a
RoboCop.
common goal. Together, it will be easier to achieve it.
Jeez.
Now, you'll have to forgive me. We're already late for another meeting. Now think about what we've discussed. About what we can do for the city. Together, as a team. count on your support.
How did I support John Mills? I just had a conversation with him. I didn't support him. That's kind of bullshit. I didn't do that at all. That didn't happen. Just because I talked to the guy doesn't mean I support him, right? Alright, well, good progress today. It looks like next time around we'll be continuing on, trying to find Spike in the city here. We've done all of the side content in the city, right? And, good stream today. Good progress. We did multiple story legs of missions, some good side missions, right? You know, I wonder how long the game is. I have no idea. As of today, I believe we're now around 11 hours into it. But I don't know, you know, overall how long this game is. So I actually don't know how long the playthrough is going to last. It's a tough call. I don't know. You know, it seems like it's pretty lengthy. But maybe we are getting progress towards the end of the game. I don't know. Interesting. Anyway, I like it. I can't wait to play more this weekend when we jump back into it. I want to say thank you. You've been a great audience today. Nice chill audience. It was pretty fun. And I can't wait for more when we play again. I really like doing the side stuff because it kind of opens up the game to just, instead of just being shoot everything and do these basic investigations, you end up doing these silly side missions for the cat and stuff like that. That's kind of neat, you know? So I certainly hope that you guys enjoyed. And I thank you all, and I will see you this weekend for more if you're watching on demand. More parts coming within a few days right here on DSP Gaming. So thank you very much, and I will see you next time. Peace out.